So a little bit of breaking news this morning as we have a trade in the NBA. We've got Khris Middleton actually going to the NBA's version of a team that is based in Siberia, the Washington Wizards. And in exchange for that, the Milwaukee Bucks end up with Kyle Kuzma. I like to call this particular trade out with the old, in with the bad. We will get into the bad, which is the way Kyle Kuzma has actually been playing this year for the Washington Wizards in just a little bit. Welcome to the NBA Rundown. As always, I am Dave DeBaugh, coming to you live and on tape from the heart of the Silicon Valley. Now, in terms of Khris Middleton going to the Washington Wizards, he's making over $30 million this year. He's got a player option, which I'm sure he'll exercise for next year, which is just under $35 million. And the truth of the matter is, as much as we all love Khris Middleton, his body has simply broken down, and his ability to even run up and down a basketball court consistently for half of the games in the NBA has proven to be pretty difficult for the guy at this point. So dumping some salary was part of what this was about for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, in terms of the Bucks actually getting Kyle Kuzma as part of this deal, all I can say is there are two Kyle Kuzmas. There's the Kyle Kuzma that played for the Los Angeles Lakers when they actually won their last championship, and then there's the Kyle Kuzma since then. If you didn't know, Kyle Kuzma has not really been shooting the ball as well as you might think. Now, I'm sure the Milwaukee Bucks plan on using Kyle Kuzma in a variety of different ways. Kyle Kuzma certainly is a good player that can do a bunch of different things on the basketball court at any given time. Still, shooting just 28.1% from the three-point arc and 42% from the field this year tells you everything you need to know about where Kyle Kuzma's head actually was in playing for the NBA's version of a team that actually should be based in Siberia in the Washington Wizards. So hopefully, if you are a Milwaukee Bucks fan and if you are the Milwaukee Bucks, you get something closer to the version of Kyle Kuzma that actually played for the Los Angeles Lakers when they won their last championship. One other note from this particular deal, I think actually worth mentioning, is as part of this deal, the Washington Wizards actually acquired A.J. Johnson. Now, this is a 20-year-old, the 23rd pick in this in the first round of this past year, and there's certainly some potential there. He hasn't had a chance to play a lot. So if you are the Washington Wizards, at least you're getting some additional youth and you're getting Kyle Kuzma sort of out the door, which is something you probably should have done as an organization last year when he had significantly more value than he currently has. As for Khris Middleton, I'm not sure how long he'll play with the Washington Wizards. I'm willing to bet that at some point Khris Middleton moves on to a different team, either during the offseason or before next year's trading deadline. I don't think we're at a point where he's getting bought out, especially considering how expensive that buyout would actually be. All right, so there are my thoughts on this particular trade that went down a little earlier in the day. Love to get your opinions. Thanks so much for tuning in to the NBA Rundown. As always, I'm Dave DeBaugh, and that's how I see the world of sports.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.